It isn't just fuel and electricity prices that are going up. Olivia Marzuki looks at the impact on some consumer goods.
As trade continues to face disruptions at the Strait of Hormuz, prepare to brace for impact when it comes to prices of everything electronic, from new phones to laptops and electric cars. How so? Well, it's all elemental. And for the case of semiconductors, it's sulfur, helium, and bromine. Let's first zoom into sulfur. The yellow pungent mineral is one of the most crucial industrial chemicals. It does occur naturally around volcanoes and underground, but the bulk of sulfur production today comes as a byproduct of oil and gas refining. The Middle East accounts for 45% of sulfur exports and nearly a quarter of total global production. Since the start of the war on Iran, prices of sulfur in China have jumped by more than 18%. Sulfur turns into sulfuric acid, which is used by chip makers to clean wafers. Now, chip makers also rely on helium to keep production cool. The chip industry accounts for about a fifth of global demand, with a third of global supply coming from Qatar. Another key element is bromine. The reddish-brown liquid is used to etch patterns onto wafers, and the Dead Sea is one of the largest sources of it. A 2023 South Korean report showed that the country imported 99% of its bromine demand from Israel. Analysts say that the supply crunch of these elements will exacerbate cost pressures for semiconductors. The energy-intensive industry is already seeing rising production costs due to elevated oil and gas prices. While the fertilizer industry is likely to feel the brunt of it and the sulfur shortage first, experts say that the metal refining will also eventually be impacted. Sulfuric acid is used to extract metals from their ores, such as copper and nickel. Indonesia produces more than half of the world's nickel and imports around 75% of its sulfur from the Middle East. With a sulfur shortage, nickel refiners in Indonesia will be vying with African copper miners as well as fertilizer makers for whatever available stock. Nickel is a critical material for the transition to cleaner energy used in electric vehicle batteries. Indonesian nickel refiners reportedly have only up to 2 months' worth of sulfur stockpiles, and experts say if the holdup at Hormuz continues, refiners could be forced to cut production, leading to higher nickel prices and consequently more expensive EV batteries.